Unfortunately for this one, I had to do a voiceover also. I tried a new microphone. It's not a microphone, it's like a wireless headset. It was bad. But here I am. I took out the blue Schwinn Stingray. Um, I was actually stopped 3 times. How much? How much? No, not selling my babies. I got an attachment to them. Um, and it's just the wind was. I had a headwind against me that was really, really, really bad. Um, Also, it didn't help that the microphone completely picked up on me almost dying, just panting away. 250-pound guy going uphill for 20 minutes to get to this point. This is how Texas is. Just wanted to show a little bit of the neighborhoods. Um, Small houses like that. You don't see a lot of houses got carports because we have a lot of hail damage. A lot of hail falls here. Sometimes they're, penny size hail. Sometimes they could be softball size hail. So just to avoid your car from getting completely smashed, looking like it's been stung by a million bees when you're driving, you get your little carport to avoid that. A lot of houses have carports. Um, Here we are. This is White Settlement, Texas. And like I was saying, it's a quiet little town. Um, Not really much of anything going on. See how windy it is? That flag is just flapping away. Um, and right now I have a headwind. That was the reason why I had to do a voiceover, which is okay. I'm fine with it. Um, and just enjoying the ride, enjoying the Schwinn. The ride's so good. I started this video with my black Schwinn, but unfortunately I didn't know that the neck, the gooseneck, I guess you call it, was loose. And going up the hill, I turned into a tarantula with 8 legs. Is it tarantula got 8 legs, or is it the octopus? Not really sure. But I look like a tarantula trying to grab the bike, the handlebar in one, my phone in the other, the microphone in under my armpit, and almost end up doing a ball country. Uh, but I didn't fall, thank God. I was able to hobble it back to the house. I'll fix it later. Um, Actually, right here, there's a lot of taco places, man. Texas, God Almighty, y'all need to chill with these tacos, boy. I mean, I'll do a taco or two, but breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hell no, I can't do it. Love them, but no, I like to vary. But anyway, a lot of taco places here. Um, that's actually a pretty good taco place I just passed. Um, and the wind right here at this point was so bad. I said, yeah, I'm gonna start heading the other way. Plus, I was going downhill, um, and I didn't want to battle any more downhills. To be honest with you, I just did 20 minutes of uphill. So didn't really want to pedal back up this hill. And there goes it right there, White Settlement. Um, Not really much going on here. Police will nip you in the butt real quick, which is good. A lot of old people live here. Not really much of anything going on. Um, at some point, I realized I had to raise my phone up so I can actually record where I'm going. I make the decision to turn back around, and the wind now is pushing me. So yeah, it was windy going and coming, so I just had to do a voiceover. It's just you guys are just gonna hear a bunch of and me dying, you know, and just enjoying a sunny day, the day off. We were supposed to work, um, and the client ended up having a landscaping company scheduled for the same project. So we would have been in their way, or they would have been in our way. So we just opted to take the Monday off, which I'm good with. I don't think you should work like a, you know, like a monkey every day of your life. A little leisurely time for yourself is always bueno. But yeah, just show how Texas is a little bit for you guys that don't live in Texas. It's pretty much just like this everywhere you go except Dallas or like downtown Fort Worth. It'll look like a major city, but other than that, as soon as 5 minutes out of any downtown, it'll look like this. Unless you live in Oak Cliff. Sorry, Oak Cliff residents. Nothing against y'all. At this point, I take a little breather. I was gonna take a drink of water, but and there she is. That's what I'm riding today, and pretty much just enjoying the weather's beautiful, beautiful out here. I love when you see all those clouds like that. It's enjoyable. It's 96, so it's hot. 96 in Texas is hot weather. But this bike was brand new, like never ridden before. I bought it. It's gonna get ridden. I'm not gonna do any trophy bikes in my cellar. So this is her first time being ridden, and I love it. It rides great, smooth, easy to pedal, and yeah. And I happened to look in that yard and see that old beach cruiser just sitting there. A lot of people love bikes. Like I said, I got stopped 3 times in this ride right here and asked me how much I wanted. And no, I'm not selling as of right now. And yeah, there I go again, aiming at the floor. But at some point, I'm like, wait a minute. There you go. Look at that sky. I'm a sky person. I know a lot of you are. And yeah. And there's a million churches in Texas, I swear. There's got to be. That's another church right there. And we just passed like 3 of them. Which is good. It's always good to surround yourself with religious people. I'm not saying that they're good or bad or anything, but usually they're calmer. Instead of living in the hood where I grew up. I grew up in the Bronx, and shootings and stabbings and beatings with sticks, bats, nunchucks, whatever you can grab, brass knuckles. That was a common thing. You see that happening, you keep going. And yeah, you don't see that here. You even look like you're a criminal, you will get pulled over almost instantly, which is good. Keeps the crime level down. Plus, you don't really want to move into a place like this if you're like, a thugmeister. This is just not going to appeal to you. You're not going to be able to do much of anything. Nobody's outside. And it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all. It's definitely a place where you want to, maybe have some kids and they'll actually have a chance at life. Not like major cities where just chaos. And I'm speaking from experience. And then just going downhill at this point. Really enjoying the wind, enjoying the ride of the bike. Not seen on camera. Um, a couple people just they were cutting the yards and things like that, or they were outside. Some lady seen me pass by in my black bike first, and she looked like she wanted to say something to me. But when I came back in my blue one, she stopped me. Hey, do you collect them? Kind of, sort of. I have a few. She goes, where do you get them? I say, well, you know, they're they're everywhere. You just gotta look on Marketplace or OfferUp, Craigslist. And she was telling me she remembers her riding a Schwinn Fairlady in her day. She was about my age. But that was nice, you know. And then a gentleman in a truck, and then a gentleman cutting his grass also. And oh, four people because there were some kids, teenagers, when I pulled out of the my house. Hey, how much for the ride? Oh, sorry, gentlemen. So at this point, I'm hitting brakes because it doesn't look like it, but this is a downhill. Um, and when you're driving heavy bikes like this, they tend to love downhills. So just enjoying it, coasting. Let the handlebar go and almost, yeah. And then that's an airport straight across, right across. This street actually ends about half a mile up, and it's a military naval base. Uh, and you know, it is what it is. Just enjoying a ride, trying to keep from getting killed, run over. And then at some point, there's a lady that stops her right around. Oh, there she is. This lady here, you know, she goes, "Oh my God, beautiful bike." You know, so, yep. And thank you, you know, I appreciate it. Let me not get splattered by the dump truck. And guy cuts me off. Nice. That's one thing. Drivers in Texas, the damn pits. You guys are the worst. They don't even know what that little stick on the side's for. The little stick on your steering wheel that, you know, says left or right. They don't know what the hell that's for. Never use it. So you got to guess. Are they going to turn? They're going to go straight. So many accidents. But anyway, just got to keep your eyes peeled, especially when you're on a bicycle or motorcycle. A lot of casualties, to be honest with you. It's not safe. And there goes the airport right in front of me. That's the dead end. You can go left or right. There's a lake towards the left and downtown towards the right. There goes my truck. And that's it. Thanks, guys, for riding along.